Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be reading 100 pages in a week every day for a week. So I thought it would be a fun challenge. Now I'm hoping that this will help me with my reading slump that I am in. If I give myself a small target, thinking like to myself, that's way too easy, I can get to that like that. But when I'm in a reading slump, it's quite a challenge. So I thought I would do 100 pages, and if I do well with 100 pages, especially in a reading slump, then maybe in the future I can do 200 pages and then just keep doing that for fun. So I don't have a TBR for this week. I'm just going to read what I'm in the mood for the pure fact of, again, reading what I'm in the mood for because I'm in a reading. So I was thinking of starting with underneath the sycamore tree, and I have a tab 100 pages so that I know, like, you know, when I can stop reading, basically, so that I have like a target, basically. But the tabs might be a little over 100 pages because I wanted it to be like 100 pages, but I don't want to stop in the middle of a chapter, so it's at the end of it, if that makes sense. So I have been wanting to read this one for a while. I'm really excited. I don't know what it's about much, but I know that it's sad. Am I in the right state of mind for a sad book? No. But am I going to destroy myself with it anyway? Yes, I am. So I am going to read the back so that you can kind of get like the gist of it. Time is a luxury we don't all have. Emery Mattison's life has been broken for a while. First, she lost her twin sister, the other half of her heart, to an incurable autoimmune disease. Then her father left. Now Emery has been diagnosed with the same disease that killed her sister, and her mother is falling apart. Unable to live under the same roof anymore, the only option for Emery is to move in with the father she hasn't seen in 10 years and try to start over. But nothing's harder than new beginnings, and Emery's worried she will never get a chance to truly live until she meets Caden Monroe, the brooding athlete with more than enough baggage of his own. Caden makes Emery feel normal, hated, cared for, loathed, and loved. Somewhere along the way, Emery finds solace in the guy with the sad eyes. But everything happens in stages and nothing good lasts forever. So it just sounds so sad, but also I feel like it's definitely going to be different from something I have read before, which I'm hoping will help with my reading slump. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. I am excited to see what it's about. Okay, so I didn't think there was any. Sorry if you can hear any noise in the background. I didn't think there would be any point in an update, but I thought I'd give one anyway because I'm 86 pages in, so I don't have much left for my reading goal challenge today. But I just thought I would explain what this book is about. Even though I read the back, I'm just going to explain it in more detail. So it is about Emery, and she had a twin sister named Logan, who unfortunately passed away because she had an illness. And then obviously, like, that's when her family started to kind of like deteriorate. But then Emery got diagnosed with the same thing her twin sister had. So now she knows that she's going to eventually pass away from the same thing. And whenever her mother looked at her, she would like glance at her and then look away, and it made Emery feel terrible. So she decided to get in contact with her dad again to basically stay with him for a little bit and also kind of try and rekindle, but she's still debating that. She's more there just to, you know, get away from her mother, to make her mother feel better and herself. But that is when she meets Caden, who, if I'm correct, is like her father's son. Now I don't know if it's like stepson or what. I think I've missed that part. It did mention it, but I've completely forgot. So yeah, Caden has some. So that is kind of what we got so far, and you are starting to see Emery and Caden like kind of get closer, but they don't like each other at the moment. So yeah, it is a really good book so far. I am intrigued. I'm not bored, which is good. Like, I haven't had a good book in a little while. I'm kind of having like 2-star reads, and then I'll have like 1 4-star, and then back to 2 stars, and then 3-star, and then 4-star, and then back to 2-star. And I think that's the problem. I just need a good book. So I am going to finish my 100 pages for today, and then I'll give you like a last update of my thoughts, which isn't long. I've got about 20-ish pages left, about 23. Might be wrong because it is maths, but at the moment, it's a good book. Okay, so I finally hit my mark for today. So I am actually 104 pages in, because I wanted to finish the chapter, obviously. But I am very proud that I was able to do it. So at the moment, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I don't really have much more to say than I did in the last clip because I'm still enjoying it. I have just learned that Caden isn't obviously Emery's father's son, stepson. So I was right, which I was kind of confused about because it seems like Caden's like a love interest. So I was kind of getting worried for a second, but no, I was right in the first place. So the next time I read will be tomorrow, but I am really enjoying this book. Like, I kind of just want to continue, but I won't do that, even though I'm really tempted. But like I said, I won't. So the next 100 pages will be tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. So yeah, I'm very excited. Okay, so it's now Tuesday, the next day, and I have been reading, and again I haven't got much left because I am flying through this book, and now if it wasn't for me doing this challenge, I think I could definitely read it in a day. And I mean, I could read more than 100 pages a day, but I just, obviously because I'm in my reading summer, I am on page 159, so I've got roughly about 30 pages left-ish, but obviously it's over 200 pages because I had to finish the chapter. So it's actually 204 that I've got to get to. So I've got about 34 pages left. And like I said, I'm going to fly through that. So at the moment, I'm reading more about like the way Emery feels about her mother and the fact that Emery feels like she needs her mother, but her mother's like, you know, too sad and disappointed, and because she's basically like, she's going through losing another child. I mean, she's already lost one and now she's losing another to the exact same illness, so she's struggling with that. But Emery kind of thinks that her mother's selfish because even though she's struggling, the mother, she should be there for Emery. And like, I can kind of agree in a sense. Like, I understand that the mother's going through a lot. I mean, she lost a daughter, and now she's going to be losing another one. And I mean, I could not even imagine what that feels like, but like, she could be there for her daughter. She could be there for Emery, even if it's hard, if you know what I mean. So that I can agree, but I understand. So that's kind of the gist of it at the moment. Also, something I don't think I've mentioned. No, I think I've read it today. Is that Caden doesn't know that Emery is ill. So because of his like past, and his mother doesn't want him to know yet. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's not a good idea, especially with, yeah, they don't like each other at the moment, but I feel like they're slowly getting closer. If they get too close and then he finds out, it's going to like hurt him even more. I don't know, but I am really enjoying it so far. Obviously it is really sad, but the writing's like so good, story is so good, and I'm just having a great time with it so far. And like I said, I'm flying through it. I mean, I'm almost halfway. So yeah, once I've finished my pages for today, I will give my last final update for today. But so far, so good. Okay, so I've just finished my 100 pages for today, and I must say I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, I don't really have much thoughts. The update was quite quick. It was just to let you guys know that I have finished my pages for today, and I'm still really enjoying the book. It's looking like a 4-star read for me at the moment, but we'll see. I should finish it tomorrow, maybe. Oh no, either tomorrow or Thursday, because I've still got that little bit for Thursday. But yeah, either way, I am excited to read some more. Oh, and by the way, don't mind. I don't mind, I was in the camera. But yeah, anyway, I will get back to you all tomorrow. Okay, so I thought I'd do a bit of an update, but I just want to quickly say sorry that all the clips are in my room. It's just, this is where I have been reading recently on my bed, you know, because why not? So it is now, what is it, Wednesday? And I have been doing some reading, and I'm on page 282 of Underneath the Sycamore Tree, and I'm still really enjoying it. I was thought about, like, do I give it 5-star? But then I compared it to, like, all my other 5 stars, and I was like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a 5-star. It feels more like a 4-star at the moment. But 4 stars still really good. I am still really enjoying it. But I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer to when it gets sad, and I really, really don't want it to get sad. I really don't want it to get sad, but that's what I'm expecting. So, if I read correctly, the illness she has is a lupus. So yeah, I have read something like this book, the Off Balance series, but this book's like completely different, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like with the Off Balance series, obviously that's a taboo romance. Well, so is this kind of, because it's kind of stepbrother. But either way, the Off Balance series, it's about a gymnast who has lupus and many other illnesses, but the main one they focus on is lupus. And they explain like what lupus is in more detail in that book, and you also get like the backstory of like how it affected her life, obviously with her being a gymnast. Whereas this, it's not really talking about the illness itself. It's talking about like her life and her knowing that she, you know, doesn't have much time left. So like she got offered to sing for like years later, and she said that she would think about it to her teacher, but really she doesn't think she's going to be able to do it because she doesn't have much time left, kind of thing. So that's the best way I can explain it. Like, you're getting like the backstory of like what her life's like living with, like, knowing she's not going to live for long, if that makes sense. But I'm enjoying it, but like I said, I'm just expecting it to be sad, because I'm thinking I might as well just finish all of this today instead of like reading until the I don't know if you can see it, the tab, because after the tab it's only like a couple of more pages, so it's not even another 100. So I'm thinking I might as well just finish it, and I'm not going to complain because I'm really enjoying it, and it's been a while since I've read a book that I've really enjoyed. So yeah, I think I might just finish this book and then I'll give you all an update. Okay, so it's been a good like 10 minutes. I have now collected myself. But this book absolutely destroyed me. Like, I can't. It absolutely destroyed me. And it was so sad at the end. But also, funny enough, I don't think I was just crying about the way the book ended. I think I was also crying about the fact that the pages decided to fall out at the same time. Like, why? That hurt. I don't know what one I was crying about harder, but that really hurt. But this book absolutely destroyed me. I decided to rate it a 4-star. I was just getting that feeling all the way through. I really enjoyed it. It was really sad. Like, I just can't. I'm speechless. Okay, I just highly recommend this book. If you feel like crying, if you feel like being destroyed, read this. If you like 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole, read this. This is like the adult version of 1,000 Boy Kisses. Absolutely loved it. Like, I cannot get over it. But I think I'm going to tell you what I'm going to read tomorrow. Well, what I'm planning on reading tomorrow, because I have now tabbed it and stuff. Because this is what I feel like reading. And that is My Policeman by Bethan Roberts, I think you say it. So I watched a movie of this before I read the book. I know, I shouldn't have, but I did. And I really enjoyed the movie. So I feel like I'm really going to enjoy the book. So tomorrow I'm going to read the first 2 pages. Well, it'll be up to 107. So I'll be back with you all when it's time for me to read this. Okay, so I thought I'll just quickly update and say I have finished my 100 pages for today. I will get into like everything tomorrow, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, I'm back. So it's now Thursday, and I have finished my another 100 pages. What's wrong with my brain today? So I find this 100 page quite easy considering I'm in a reading slump. But I feel like I'm slowly getting out of that. I feel like this is helping me. But the amount of times I thought that I'm getting out of this reading slump and then I go back into it, it's crazy, you know? But I'm enjoying this book. So I'm going to quickly explain what it's about. So it is about Tom, Patrick, and Marion. So Patrick is a police officer and he meets Tom for like a painting, but they start something up, but because it is the 1950s, it's basically illegal to be gay, so they have to hide. But Patrick also meets this woman who is, I think, his sister's friend, and like they, become close, starts it, and he decides to marry her because he wants to be married to a woman so that he doesn't like lose his job or anything. Like I said, it was illegal, so he married a woman, and he was still seeing Tom behind, Marion's back. But yeah, that's the part that I'm at the moment. It also kind of helps I already know sort of what's happening because I watched the movie, but also I feel like this is an obvious one, but I also feel like you get more information in the book, but that's not shocking because I've seen a movie, you've got limited time, whereas in a book you really don't. But yeah, it is, I'm liking it. Okay, so I thought I would do that last update because it's now the last day of the challenge and I have finished my placement. I really enjoyed this, definitely going to rate it 4 stars. I just really enjoyed my time reading it, and I also realised that when I was explaining what it was about, I said that Patrick was a policeman, I meant Tom. I got the names confused. But either way, it was a fun time. I wasn't bored at any time I was reading this, and from the movie you definitely get more detail, and there are some like different things that happen, but also obviously some things that are similar, but there are some different things that you don't see in the movie as well, which is definitely something that I enjoyed as well. But I don't know, I just feel like the books that I've read in this video, this one, Poultry, was such a good time each time, and I feel like that's definitely something I needed because I've just been the whole week I've just been sat in my room pretty much reading those books or on TikTok in my hoodie, and it's been the best time. So yeah, I just feel like I picked good books for this video basically, and that is like what basically gave me the motivation to read. But yeah, absolutely loved this one, absolutely loved Underneath the Sycamore Tree. I highly recommend them both if you haven't read them already, which I'd be surprised if you haven't read this one because this one was going around quite a bit a couple of months back. But yeah, so that is the end of this video. I can safely say that I succeeded the challenge because every day I did finish the 100 pages that I was supposed to read, and I feel like it also helped that I did tab the pages. I feel like that motivated me a bit more. But anyway, yeah, that is the end of this video. If you liked the video or watched until the end, make sure to leave this emoji. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you please like and subscribe if you want to read, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!